Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Well, it is absolutely beautiful here. It is going to be close to 80 degrees today. The sun is shining, everything is green, and the flowers are blooming. Spring is officially here, and it is absolutely wonderful. And the birds have decided that they will put on a show for us today as well. So you will hear them in the background from time to time, and they're absolutely lovely. Today's video is not a tutorial. It is actually a swap share that I wanted to show you guys. I mailed this off to my swap partner, so she has received it, and now I can share with you guys what I actually made for her. My swap partner's name is Kathy, and Kathy and I are both a part of the same Facebook craft group. And when Kathy reached out, we both agreed that an Easter themed swap would be perfect. So once we agreed that we would do an Easter themed swap, I knew the perfect paper that I would be using because I've had it for a couple of months now. And the paper that I'm using for this swap is by Bo Bunny, and it's called the Cottontail Collection, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I got this from Tuesday Morning, and it was $6.99. And I'll just do a quick flip through of some of the papers. I mean, when you look at this, there's so much you can do with this. And then you've got the Easter writing paper with the beautiful Easter colors on it. And then you've got these prints. So it really did remind me of a Victorian Easter. And I thought that that is what I would go with for this swap. I just love everything about this pad. So let me show you guys what I made for my swap. So the first thing I'll show you is the treats that I sent. I started to do an Easter basket, and then I thought, well, I'll do something else. So I put together a treat box, and in this box I've got 3 Musketeers, Snickers, and some Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bunnies double stacked. And I used the Easter egg themed paper from the paper pad, and you can see just how pretty this is. It's soft pastels, nothing overbearing. It is absolutely gorgeous paper. So I think that overall this turned out very well. And then I included this little project, and you guys saw me make this, and it's just my home decor, little desktop piece of home decor. And I tucked in this little bunny here. He's fully removable, but I wanted to tuck him in so that he would fall in line with my Easter theme. And then the next thing that I made for Kathy is my version of an Easter bouquet. I wanted to make sure that I had something in here that, you know, just screamed Easter. And I think this little paper bouquet does that. I love the striped paper with the bunny on it. I think it's just so pretty. And then what I did was I made a whole bunch of flowers on my Cricut, stacked them, put some buttons as the center, and then I used some of the little bunnies and tucked them in throughout. And I also curved the basket, but I left the back flat, and you can see just how pretty this is from the front and the back as well. And then I added little feet to the bottom so that she can stand it up if she wants. But I think this just turned out beautifully. So that is my Easter bouquet to Kathy. And then the last thing that I made was the major gift. And I made this little wardrobe, and I love it. I think it just turned out so beautifully. I had this in mind once I decided I would do the swap. And the way that I wanted it to work is to have it resemble a wardrobe on the outside, where I would have a closure, and then the doors will open. And on the inside, this is how it looks. So what I decided is it is going to be a stationery box, and I've got all types of stationery goodies inside. And I wanted to make sure it was just beautiful from the outside to the inside. So I'll give you guys a quick look at what I actually did to this. So I used the same paper from the pad, and I wanted to carry my bunny theme throughout. So the bunny is here on the side, and I cut out a piece of the paper that had a fence on it. So I just cut through each slat to make sure that I had that fence look. And you can see how it looks on the back side as well. And then on the top, I wanted to add some flowers. and then carry the flowers down to the front. And then I added these little green jewels, and I think that they are so pretty. And then this is the box part of the wardrobe, but it doesn't open. This is decorative, and it's not a pull to open a drawer. And then I put the coordinating little feet on the bottom, and I think the whole thing, the whole layout is just so sweet. So let's open it up, and I'll show you what I have on the inside. So I wanted to fill this with goodies, and what I have here is a sticky notepad, and it's just a little 4x4, but it turned out so beautifully. And then I did some cutouts from the inside of the notepad, or the paper pad, and popped this beautiful girl on the front with one of the writing cut aparts, and I think that it's just so pretty, so feminine, so Easter. And then I wanted to include a lot of the cut aparts from this paper pad because she can use these in her crafting. And I just popped them into a cellophane bag, closed it, and then put a little topper on it, and I think that they present beautifully. And then I used some of the cut aparts to make some very simple cards for Kathy. And what I liked about this paper pad is not only was it Easter themed, but it was also garden themed. So it had a lot of florals and then seed packets and things like that in it. So I just cut it apart and used it to make some really fun but simple little cards. And I'll move that. And then the last thing that I have in my stationery box is a really cute little mini notepad. I have the little cut apart on the front, and then on the inside I added the bunny to carry my theme throughout the whole presentation. And I love how this turned out. I think it's just so, so pretty. So when we put all of these items back into the wardrobe, you can see just how pretty this whole presentation is. I am absolutely in love with how this looks, and I love the whole look of this swap. And I hope that you guys do too as well, because I think that Easter is just one of those holidays that I love to craft for, Easter and Christmas, because it just really sparks creativity in me. And I think this was a very creative way to do a swap. So I am going to put all of this away. And I hope that you guys have really enjoyed this peek at this swap. And if you have, please hit the like button. And if you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting. And we will chat later. Bye.